All right, Weekend Trav, we got some breaking news, at least from today in the world of boxing. So this is a Quick Shots episode. I'm B-Money, the producer. That is Weekend Trav over there. Weekend Trav, DAZN pay-per-view and also Fight TV. We had the Mayweather versus Deji card. Deji, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Tommy Fury was supposed to be taking on Paul Bamba. Ended up not happening. Ended up being a guy named Rolly Lambert in an exhibition. There's some issues with that. Maybe we get into that for a brief moment. But then the real storyline and the real news item of the day has to do with post-fight. And one Jake Paul was at ringside doing commentating work for this pay-per-view. And there was just a lot of trash talking going on and an altercation with the father of Tommy Fury. Weekend Trev,
which is also the father of Tyson Fury.
Run the audience down a little bit on this Quick Shots episode. What the heck is going on with Tommy Fury? What went on with this event real quick?
Yeah, so listen, they claimed that Paul Bamba claimed that the weight on his contract was like 185 maybe, something like, or 175. I forget the exact. It was like 174.4, something like that. He weighed in. He made weight. Tommy Fumbles, comes in like at 181, which is overweight.
Like 7 pounds over.
But he claims in a separate video, and I'm saying what they're claiming, so I'm going to say first. He's claiming that his contract said his weight, and he made the weight, okay? But I don't believe him because they ended up saying they came back and offered Bamba more money to go ahead with the fight because of the weight difference, right? And Bamba said, no, I want you to try to make the weight, and they said, no, you're not fighting. You're off the card now, which is actually BS. So I've been a part of boxing matches, pro boxing matches, when a guy missed weight. Matter of fact, my first biggest fight I ever had, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., I fought him. Right. He came in overweight. And it's very routine this happens. What usually happens is they come, they get off the scales, we go and talk business. My manager, all of those, they talk business. Like, hey, listen, Trav, do you still want to fight? I'm like, for sure I want to fight.
Sure.
They're like, we're going to pay you this amount of money if it goes forward and he doesn't have to lose any weight. Most people come to an agreement there. They come back, the fight happens. However, the person overweight, by the way, is not the person that gets to run the show.
Yeah.
So if the person overweight can't make a deal with the other person doesn't just pull out. He's there, okay? If you don't make weight, it's you pulling out technically, right?
Yeah.
Tommy Fury, technically, in my opinion, and way the business works, Tommy Fury, by refusing to fight this guy, coming in overweight, Tommy Fury messed this fight up. This is Tommy Fumbles all over again. This is Tommy Fumbles times 2.
Well, this is just what this guy's known for at this point. We've talked about him on our podcast series and all those episodes about him screwing things up with Jake Paul, not once, twice, maybe now 3 times. But this is just a weird situation. It's really unfolded over the last 20 hours, I should say. The event's over. Okay, it was overseas. It started at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So
on Sunday, this is coming on Monday.
So where was it? Dubai or somewhere like that?
Yep.
But early in the morning, there were screenshots of text messaging floating around between managements. I think Serafino was one of them.
Yep.
And just a lot of weird stuff. Allegedly, Paul Bamba was sent home, not just home, but kicked out of the hotel.
Canceled his flight.
Canceled the flight. Supposedly, these are all things that we've seen.
We're alleging this.
So
they're alleging this.
So Weekend Trav, I don't want to get caught up on all those details specifically because we're just not sure exactly what's going on. All I know is Tommy Fury ended up fighting somebody else who was waiting in the wings.
We only know what we know.
Somehow. And it ended up being an exhibition fight. I want to take the audience to post-fight. Okay, Jake Paul, we all know who Jake Paul is at this point, was doing commentating work for this event, which already sounds like a bad idea if he's commentating on a Tommy Fury fight. This has WWE Pro Wrestling written all over it at this point. However, after the fight, this is where it gets interesting.
We're going to watch this video right now. You guys are going to see it on the screen here.
This is not between Jake and Tommy, but this has to do with Jake and the father of Tommy Fury. What's his first name again?
I think it's John Fury.
John Fury, yeah. So we're talking the
58-year-old John Fury.
The heavyweight champ of the world's father, as well as this clown shoe, Tommy Fury, his father as well, Tyson and Tommy Fury's dad. Let's watch this clip.
So this is right after the Tommy Fury exhibition fight ended, and now there's some back and forth, so I'm going to turn this on.
So let's see this.
All right, come find me right now then. Come find me right now, bro.
Easy now, hold on, guys.
Tommy Fury, Jake.
Hold on. Now John Fury,
Tom Fury took his shirt off.
John's coming out.
John's trying to go after.
John Fury trying to get out of the ring and get.
Jake's like kind of shocked.
My goodness gracious, this is
John Fury's flexing.
Folks.
He's got his shirt off, B-Money. You see this, right? He's got his shirt off.
What a travesty.
He says something about he
said
kills Mike
killed
Tyson
Mike
to the
Tyson
death.
What?
Nobody likes
You're embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
I'm going to tell you this right now. For the first time in a really long time, I'm going to agree with Jake Paul. John Fury, you're an embarrassment when you do that. You're 58 years old. You took your... and I never understand this, by the way, when guys take their shirt off and start mouthing more. I'm like, why can't you just go over to him and start mouthing?
Just keep your shirt on.
Because if you've seen the video, it was down here. We were going to put the videos right there. John Fury is not an Adonis. He's the opposite.
But listen.
He's a big guy.
Listen. What was there holding him back? What was holding John Fury back?
Well, the ropes, but I think his belly.
One.
But I think his belly was holding him back.
You know what else was holding him back? Cholesterol, I think. So this is just a travesty in general. What a weird thing to be talking about off this. We're not talking about the fact that Mayweather fought and he won obviously in the 6th round on this card. We're talking about once again Tommy fumbles Fury. Now we're talking about his dad. Tyson Fury is already questionable in some of his actions with the heavyweight groups.
He wasn't even there this time, though.
Thank goodness. And then we're having Jake Paul. This is what's running the news. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we know at this point, and we're trying to drop this early. We're trying to drop this on Monday just so we kind of have our first take. We'll talk about it, I'm sure, as this unfolds a little bit. I'm sure now they're really starting to...
But wait, this was a video that wasn't played, though. This was a scene that they didn't show on there.
Oh,
John Fury said, "What's up, Jake?" And Jake said, "Your cholesterol, fatty."
Wow.
I'm kidding. He didn't actually say that.
He should have, though. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just that's quick.
It was a joke. I'm kidding. It's a satire.
Just a quick headline was coming out from today. Today is Sunday. What is today, buddy? Today's the 13th. My goodness, what an embarrassing day, in my opinion, for boxing in general. That's our quick shot on this one, folks. Weekend Trav, B Money. See you at the podcast.